The views and opinions expressed in the following program are those of the hosts and guests, and not necessarily those of the staff or management of Worldwide Digital Broadcasting Corporation.
So we are going to get started at some point in the broadcast. We might switch over to something a little bit bigger than my iPhone for the live broadcast. We have YouTube Ustream going. We have Locke Fortune in studio.
Thank you.
We have our friend Fernie back, and we will have Alexia here in just a moment. But to start out, guys, I have to share something.
Yes, please do.
So tomorrow, we have Cali Guy in chat. So hey, Cali Guy.
Hey, Cali Guy.
Wait, that one I forgot. So tomorrow, it's too much. It's too much for me. The blonde is real, people. So tomorrow is career day at my daughter's school, and over a month ago, I agreed to take part in it. Only I didn't prepare yet.
Okay. Of course not.
So it's tomorrow. It's several hours. They're rotating kids in and out of, the room that I'm in, so I can continue giving presentations on my actual career. So this career is fun. This career is awesome.
Great fun. I've been on the show a couple times. So yeah,
right? My regular career, not as much. So my child let me know, hey, just so you know, one of the dads is a SWAT member. It is a member of SWAT. And we have 3 pilots.
Great.
So,
well, you can say you were in the Mile High Club.
I could.
You can be.
I could.
Pilots, if they're pilots and they're not members of the Mile High Club, they're not really pilots. I'm sorry.
I will be asked to leave the school, but that's okay because she goes to a new one next year. So I don't mind.
Right.
But I'm a little bit nervous. I'm probably very ill prepared. But more so knowing that, there's some, I do have a really cool career, but I'm not SWAT. I don't get to hang on a van, pull up to someone's house and,
use a battering ram.
Use a battering. Well, I use a battering ram, but not for my career.
Yeah, but you work from your house.
I do. I work from home, which is awesome. So, in my career, and
do you ever use that battering ram in your house?
Well,
I'm just curious.
There's benefits to working from home, but I can't exactly tell a group of middle schoolers that my biggest benefit is I can work without pants.
Yeah.
So I probably will leave that part out.
Yes.
But yeah, I am super excited.
The thing with Career Day is that we're supposed to encourage them to think outside of what their parents already do. Some teachers are amazing, or maybe they're cooks or chefs. But when they get to see different parents doing different things, they're like, oh, that's interesting. Right. My former profession, I'm retired from being an EMS dispatcher. So all the kids were like,
Wow, yeah.
So there's different things that help different children see different things, the fun in different things. So how she gets to incorporate not wearing pants at home, while it could be a plus.
Right. Well, it's a plus in my book.
Right? I don't think I can quite incorporate it, but I will try. I'm not sure how well it will go.
Well, like I was saying, though, also there are other aspects of what it is that you do that you don't have to really discuss about the pants.
True.
Like for me, if I was to go with my child, I'm sure that my child would not be thrilled about my going in front of the class and saying I'm a fortune teller.
Right.
Right? Because you have somebody that's doing this, somebody else is doing that, and then here's my dad, the fortune teller.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not going with it. Yeah. But if I say, well, baby, don't tell them I'm a fortune, tell them I'm a counselor.
There you
now
go.
suddenly,
I'm a counselor of the future.
Right, of the future.
Yeah.
I consult people regarding their future.
That is awesome.
Right?
That was very good.
So with you, instead of really talking about orgasms,
right?
You say, I help people come to the natural climax of their life events.
That's true. Because again, I can't talk about the show.
Right.
Nobody wants to tune in and find out that my kids, my kid's mom talks about masturbation on the internet.
Especially for the whole month of masturbation month.
Oh, yeah,
all
it
about
is.
how you put it.
That's true.
Because, they're not going to be smart enough to ask those questions.
Johnny Fever.
And that's what he said the next morning.
We got life coach.
I was just going to ask you, has anybody been chiming in?
No, Shoba said life coach. Mike
coach,
is in,
yes.
so hey, Mike.
Hi, Mike.
Mary
Mike.
Beth, hello all. Hello,
Mary
hugs
Beth,
to Fernie.
I love you, Mary Beth. I told her I'd give her a shout out.
That is awesome.
love
So, I have to tell you, before coming in, I was looking for a lip gloss to put on. I'm not too sure of the
nice.
color.
I like
It's
it.
not my
I like it
favorite.
better than
I
the
like
pink
it.
one that you have.
Well, what I learned is to find the right lip color for you, you match it to your nipple.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
So yeah, I mean they find me odd
Oh,
in
good thing I don't have to worry about
CVS,
lip gloss.
you know. it was kind of odd, and in the store, like trying to match it. But anyway,
Man, we're going to have to ask you to leave, please.
right? Like no, it has to match my nipple.
Right.
But I feel I did. It's pretty representative. I can
That's
show
interesting
you.
because I mean I would think it's clear. It looks clear to me. But now that I look at the
but I like
bottom
it.
part of your lip, now I can see. All right, there's
Now
some
you can
color.
see it. Yeah,
I like
some
it.
that's
color to
exactly
it.
what my nipple looks like.
Oh,
So
okay,
it looks
right
clear.
on. Yeah, yeah.
And then at one part, you see some pink. So
Right, right.
it's spot on. I'm right on.
Well, I'm
like
in
it
a
a lot.
brown tannish neighborhood myself, but yeah.
So that's the color lip
Beige.
gloss you're looking for.
Okay, that's nice. That sounds glamorous.
Thank you.
Is it awkward? Is it?
Just a little. I'm reading
Let's
TMI
go.
about Fern's beige nipples.
So we do have Locke here with us. And Locke Fortune
Yes.
has a show on our station.
Yes.
And
you.
tell us about it.
Well, my show is going to be debuting this Thursday, June 1st, between 4:30 and 5:30, and it's called Locke Fortune's Vegas View.
Nice.
Oh my God! Just coming up with a name was
I
just
know.
oh my God! What are we going to call this show and everything like that?
Right.
But it will be about metaphysics, witchcraft, and it will also be about cannabis, and it will be about arts and culture and society in Las Vegas. So we're gonna mix all those things up together and get some things going on with it.
Now, a little bit different for you. If I'm understanding, correct me if I'm wrong, you have a live audience.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I have people that come here and they sit in the back and they watch and they clap and everything like that and stuff. And so it's pretty cool. I always get somebody that'll be in the background there watching it. Yeah.
Do you give out cars? Are you like, you get a car, you get a car?
No, honey.
Damn, 'cause I was
you
gonna
get a car.
come to
You
that
get
one.
a car. Everyone gets a car. Hi, Oprah.
You're like, you get a reading, and you get a reading, and you get a
Everyone gets
reading.
No, but what I do is I like in every one of my shows, I'm going to kind of switch it off. Either I'll have a mixologist or a bartender who will be in one of the segments, and they will show us how to make an ultimate really cool drink that we can make at home, or I'll have a chef
Nice.
on the show who's going to show us how to make something simple. But it'll be one segment of the show.
Right.
And so that's why people come, because they either come for the free drinks or the free food. So that's how I'm actually
That's their
getting them.
incentive.
That's how I'm getting them to come in.
That's
They know that I've got people, my first bartender, Kanji Morton Steakhouse. One of the top 50th mixologists in the United States, a client of mine. And so she came in and she actually made we were getting drunk up in here, okay? And none of us could taste any of the liquor. I mean, because she made it with gin.
Yeah.
She made this with gin, Bombay Sapphire gin, and you could not taste. It was like drinking a Long Island iced tea.
Nice. I like those.
And so I'm just getting drunk on my hand. I'm interviewing. She was my first guest. Half hour in, I'm like, so
let me
tell me,
tell you
I like it now. I'm out here. I don't know about you, because you're just fabulous to me.
I will tell you that if you ever watch one of our remote broadcasts, that's how I broadcast as well.
One of his guests had to sit in her car for about 2 hours before she was
Yes.
sick to drive.
Yes.
We had
That is
another show
awesome.
Afterwards, and I came in. after that, the show after locks, and I go outside, and this guest is sitting there, and I said,
Woo!
okay?
She was like, woo!
I just need a little time for it. And
Oh, girl, I caught the
Very
vapors.
wise. That was wise.
She wasn't with the expert, but to her credit, she did catch up with the rest of us later at the Sand Dollar Hotel, and we partied, rocked it on anyway. So
It's
she
commitment.
did catch up.
I appreciate the commitment.
Yes,
I
she
love
caught her
it.
land legs, and once she
Love
caught her land
it.
legs, she was good. So
That is awesome.
That is. Oh my gosh.
Jasper said Bombay Sapphire will have you talking to the ancestors.
yes, it will. At least have me trying to talk to Mayor Goodman, one of the two.
One of them.
One of the Goodmans. I'll talk to either of them.
any Goodman that comes up.
Any Goodman's a good time.
Really? Any good?
Sure. Any Goodman is a good time. That's
Good
I'm
time
gonna
Goodmans.
put that on my license plate.
Good time Goodmans.
Any Goodman.
I'm so gonna get thrown out of Las
is
Vegas now.
a good
She'll see this and she's like,
time.
oh, he's out of here. He can't be on.
Way to go. Way to get them on your show.
Right.
Way to bring them in.
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
So playing alcohol
Let's show
and
them
food,
this
that's it for
quick.
sure.
Let's
Oh, man. So when is it on? How can they find you? Obviously, our station.
Yes.
What is our station?
WWDBTV.com. But I've been practicing the WWDBTV.com. So they could go to our website and then they just look up Lock Fortune's Vegas Vibe.
Okay.
And we don't have any shows up right now because we've just been doing a preview. Thank you, John. But the first official show debuts June 1st. We are going to have Mingo from Mingo's Kitchen and Lounge on. And he is going to make one of his signature drinks from Mingo's Kitchen and Lounge. This is the owner of Mingo's. Hey, Mingo! And he's gonna make a drink. And then we're also going to have the phenomenal Ricky Cheese. I believe that she's been on your show
Yes.
once or twice.
Yes.
She's also going to be on the show. I was going to have you on the show, but it looks like I'm a little bit packed. A little bit later.
I'm like, wait, what about me?
No, you guys are definitely going to be on the show. I want both of you to be on the show.
Can we make it a show with a bartender?
There will always be something there. There will be some type of refreshments. Yes. I guarantee you that. Because understand this, we are moving into the category now where cannabis is going to be legal also.
And recreational.
And cannabis is one of the things that I cover, one of the show things I cover. Now, I doubt that I'll be able to pass you a joint on the show or anything like that, right?
Wait. It's legal now.
Yes, it is. Yes,
You
John.
can possess it.
Yep.
You can smoke it.
Yep.
Not in public. But you can't get busted for it unless you're driving in your car a week later.
So, but
In July is when
that's when they've got to. You
can sell it.
Yep.
But yeah, you can give it away.
You can give it away. You cannot give it away on the strip because
not on the
there
strip.
was somebody.
That's true.
Constitution, but
There were no. Wah, ah, ah. There was somebody passing out marijuana on the strip, and they were promoting maybe a smoke shop. I'm not sure, but they said
They
no. you
immediately
can't.
got taken up and everything like that. So,
Yeah.
but cannabis news is one of the things that I will be covering. Alternative cannabis news. So I'm not going to be covering what the big players in cannabis are doing because you'll hear about that on CNN, you'll hear about that on Fox or whatever. Right. But what I'm doing is the mom and pop cannabis people, the people who are in it from the beginning, at the grassroots, trying to get this actually legalized. I'm going to be following them and what they're doing. And so I'll be talking about that on the show also. Cannabis is another subject that's near and dear to my heart. So if I don't have a drink for you up front, I might have something for you out back. Don't worry about it. We'll take care of you.
Ooh, good times. That
Very
sounds like
good
an
time.
amazing show, and I have watched some of your preview shows, so people can go on and check that out if they want to know
Yes.
what they're in store for.
Yes.
And do you have a site?
Yes, actually, I have the fan page,
Okay.
which is Lock Fortune's Vegas Vibe. And so it's our Lock Vegas. You can just put LOCQ, though. Don't spell it the way you think you spell lock. I spell lock the way people spell lock. I don't know.
Scottish.
Scottish way. No. Well, actually, it's kind of French, but it's LOCQ. It's
one of them.
LOCKE is the Scottish.
Or is it the Jews?
Lock.
Look at the juice. The juice. Locks and bagel. Bagel and locks. Right?
No.
No, it's not. No, it's LOCQBEGAS, and so you can go to our fan page on Facebook, or you can hit us up on our website at WWDBTV. I have my own page there to find out what's going on, and we'll catch you up.
Do you see that thing? It's been landing on my
I
back.
saw you swinging around.
You know,
What's
it was like
happening?
It was like this. I thought it was a spider. I'm like, oh my god, try to be discreet, not scream like a girl, you know. And I'm like, oh my god, so I'm reaching around, and then all of a sudden it's buzzing me. I'm like, oh my god, no way.
I would have
It's a
preferred if
gnat.
you screamed like crazy, and then we could have clipped it out and played it on repeat and turned it into a GIF.
No,
Or
that would be,
GIF, or whatever you call it.
that would be that. No,
That one?
it wouldn't be that. Unless I saw him coming towards me and I hadn't seen him yet, that would be that.
I don't know. I'm a screamer, so
I'm a moaner.
I'm a
are
moaner.
you?
I'm more of a moaner.
When a bug lands on you?
No, I'm a screamer.
Oh, when a bug lands on me.
What are you
I'm
guys?
like,
what
the
show do you
fucker?
think you're on?
I'm like a what the fucker. I'm like a what the fuck?
I'm not sure what show y'all think you're on.
Right, yeah. That's right. This is all PG.
Yes.
This is such a clean show.
Oh.
All right, so we have a new member for our Patreon account. Am I pronouncing that correctly?
I say Patron.
Patreon, because I always
I
want to say
just heard
Patron.
about
I
this.
wanna say
What is this? Can
Patron
you explain
because
to me
of-
what this is?
Absolutely.
Because I just saw it on Facebook a couple of days ago that I saw what you guys were doing, but I didn't know. I don't know. What is this?
Absolutely. It is a way that fans of we do the internet-based show and we do a podcast as well.
Okay.
Our show is available in many different venues, and it's a
Yes.
way for listeners who want to contribute to the show and make a monthly donation, and there's prizes at different levels.
Oh, okay.
And
So
the
there's
minimum,
incentives?
yeah, there's incentives at each level. And the one at a minimum, you want to do the $5 a month, because that one gets you into our super secret Facebook group. Yes. And in the super secret Facebook group,
Ooh.
I've been posting a few different things. So
A few different
and we are all
visuals.
a
Some
few different visuals.
for our audience to enjoy,
Yes.
but only for certain select members of
That's
the audience.
correct.
to enjoy.
Correct.
Okay.
Some fun stories.
Ooh.
They get videos. Yes, they get all of our content first. They get our photos first. They get our videos first. Each level has different incentives, so definitely check it out.
Sounds like it's worth a look.
It is definitely worth a look.
Or two.
And last week we talked about one of our Patreon. I'm never gonna get this right. Patrons. Thank you. Again, I want to say Patron.
I want to say Patron too. It felt like Patron to me.
It
When I
does
saw
feel
it, I
like
felt
Patron, for sure.
yeah.
We should have
And
that
so,
as like.
are we
the-
ready to switch over?
How does it look?
I can
Good.
see,
You have
yeah,
all of
that's
us
good.
in.
Yep.
I'm in.
Yes. Yeah, you're in.
Barely
You're
in,
on the
though. She's
edge.
barely in, but
Maybe
she's
a
on the
drop
edge.
more.
Right.
Do you want me to
Who's
scoot?
gonna- Yeah, if you
So
scoot over a
guys,
little bit more.
we are going to switch over to a different one that will get all of us in. And
Great job, Tox. You did good.
Yeah, you
it's
did.
a little
Yeah.
harder on my phone, but we are going to switch it over. So hop back on and we'll continue.
2, 1. Yay.
Dead air.
All right, so let's see if we have individuals back on. Sorry, I don't mean to cause any dead air between the switch over here. So in the meantime,
we're still live.
we are still
We are
live.
still live.
Oh, okay,
just,
okay, right
We're
on.
just switching
Okay.
over, waiting for
We're
people
doing-
to hop
so we're
back
live
on.
audio, just not video right now.
We are live video here, just not Facebook.
Oh, okay.
And
okay.
We're in audio.
you missed. We talked about career day.
I listened.
Awesome, and matching lip color to your nipples.
I saw that. I heard that.
And
Locke Show. Let me tell you,
Locke
I watched
Show.
your preview shows.
Yes.
And my absolute favorite part was when you had your mom on.
Oh,
because
my mom,
I'm a
yes.
huge fan of moms. And during the
I
show,
love you and your mom.
during
yes.
the show, she fixed your collar
You know what?
and fixed your hair.
I had to fix him too. I did. I had to fix it.
I bring out the mom and people.
You know.
Yes, I loved having my mom on the show.
That was awesome.
She was like, and she got a lot of hits. Also, she got a lot of views. So I'm probably gonna have my mom back on again and whatnot, you know.
Good.
But yeah, she was wonderful guest.
Good.
so we were talking about the Patreon account,
Yes.
and we have a new
So
member.
it is Patreon, right? It's Patreon.
It's Patreon.com. Patreon.com.
Okay.
And everybody's called a patron.
Okay.
And you can sign up at the
And
$1.
don't you look lovely, by the way? Wait a minute. Look at all this. We're going a little bit
sexy?
Yeah. And now we know why you were late. Where were you at, honey? I mean, what were you doing? I'm just asking a few questions. I don't know, because you're looking a little sexy here.
So we have a $1 level, which is our eternal thanks. Just $1 a month is perfect. $3 a month is perfect.
Right.
$5 though gets you into the
$5.
super secret group.
That's the good stuff.
And then there's a 10 and a 25 and a 50 and a 100.
Oh, right
And
on.
we had like 25 different kinds of levels, and we were going to give away some crazy ass shit with all of that. We decided to keep it simple.
Okay, right.
The
right.
kiss method, right?
Yes,
Keep it
keep it
simple,
simple.
Keep it
sweetheart.
secret. Yes.
Yes.
Is that it?
And we
That's
wanted,
not what they say in New York, but
Right.
well, they say that in Vegas, so we'll let them say that in Vegas.
and we wanted to make sure that the level to get into the super secret Facebook group was low enough so everybody could get in.
there.
Right?
It's not cutting anybody out.
No.
Right. There
Right.
you go.
Because $5 a month is nothing.
No.
So,
Right.
but then we do have a new patron, and it's Nashoba.
Nashoba.
Nashoba?
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 I thought it was Nashoba.
And when I first was listening, when I was first reading it, it's something like "not so bad." It's Nashoba Wolf, or
Wolf.
"not so bad Wolf."
Good wolf.
Fan.
Good
Right.
wolf.
Right, for the not Doctor Who fans. That's exactly right. Which I don't know if she is a Doctor Who fan or not, because that's the bad wolf in Doctor Who.
Oh, okay, right.
Maybe that's one of the things we can ask her. Now she's in our super secret group.
That's right. We can always ask her if she's a Doctor Who fan. I'm a huge Doctor Who fan.
So we know that she is a she.
Well, I know personally that she is a she.
Okay, great.
I was
'Cause that
trying
gives-
to pretend
'cause
like I
wolf
didn't
is
know.
like-
Right.
Wolf, I was thinking more of a masculine vibe, and then all of a sudden you went through.
No.
But you know, there are she wolves
And
out
she's
there.
very
and so-
beautiful.
She could
I
be
know.
a she wolf.
I saw
Yes.
Twilight, the whole series.
Was
of
there
them.
was there a Nashoba wolf in the Twilight series?
No, but there was a female wolf.
There was a female
Yes,
wolf.
yes.
Maybe she's an escapee from the Twilight series.
Could be. Or she could be
Does
one of the
she
original.
traveled in on Dr.
if she was in the Twilight series, does that mean she sparkles?
No,
No.
oh, come on.
She's special.
Get with it.
Can we-
The vampires sparkle, more of a glisten.
Yes, that's
The
more of a
wolves
glisten.
transform.
Well, if it's a she wolf, then maybe in the series she could actually sparkle. She could be like a stripper wolf.
If she's going to be in this group, honey, there's going to be some stripping involved. I'm just saying.
Sparkle fairies, not
that'll be
vampires. They're vampires, Mike. They are vampires.
Yeah,
Ones who
Mike.
sparkle.
Well, yeah, vampires are suckers.
And I found
Did it get you too? See? I'm glad it wasn't just me and I was hallucinating.
Nashoba says wolves do not sparkle.
yeah, but the wolves can telecommunicate mentally.
I think stripper wolves should be able to sparkle. That's all I'm saying. Because if I were a stripper wolf, I would be sparkling like nobody's business.
If I was a stripper wolf, I'd be making you howl. I'm just saying. That's what I'm going to roll.
If I was a stripper wolf, I'd bite your fucking head off.
That would be.
That's it. And then don't know what else they do.
Like a praying mantis, right?
Like
After
a
sex,
dog
just
on a
rip
bow.
that head off.
You think this ass is only worth $1?
Oh my God.
Right in the jugular.
Which
Ooh.
I am a stripper wolf, so
You gotta go where the work
You're
is.
gonna
You
take-
gotta go where the work's at.
you're gonna take your chance.
Oh my God.
But thank you, Ms. Shoba.
Thank you very much.
For being a stripper wolf and a patron.
We've probably mentioned your name more times than you ever would have imagined.
Well, one of the
Coincidental.
levels is
shout-outs.
we will riff on your name.
Oh, okay, so they understand.
We'll riff
that
on you
this
and
is
your
what's gonna
name.
happen. Okay,
This is what she
awesome.
gets,
Right on.
whether they like it or not.
Well, then I'm sure that you've enjoyed what you've got, and if you want a little bit more, then come back next week. I'm sure. Take care.
Can we just call her stripper wolf? I mean,
I think we should
I
call her
only
stripper
met her
wolf.
for the first time, but I knew right away. I'm like,
Did you
I know
recognize
you are.
her as a stripper?
I did. That's how I knew. It was the glitter. It was the glitter.
was the
and
glitter.
roar.
Wait a minute. Did I put $2 in your? Oh.
You know what? You know what? You're actually right. Whenever I see her, I always think she's gonna rip someone's head off after sex. So there
See?
you go.
Go right if you do. Right for the jugular.
Yep.
Right in there, and then.
Okay, so honey, I'm taken. Just to let you know, so don't start any of that ripping stuff over
Your
here.
boyfriend is cute.
Oh hey, I already called
yeah.
dibs. I already called dibs before the show. Before the show, I said, listen, I have been in threesomes before, and I am bad at them. Bad. But it's always been, in my defense, it's always been girl, girl, guy. Guy, girl. I think that's it.
You'd be watching
this
most
is
of the
it.
time.
And I
think.
told you I don't roll that way,
I
but
would.
he does.
We're in.
And so I will definitely put that out there for him to consider, for his consideration.
And since I'm a voyeur, I have to go so I can watch it. And if she's not doing it
I'll
right,
bring the
I'll give-
popcorn.
I'll give her pointers. I'll
I
give her
don't-
pointers.
It's going to be really hard because I really am more of a voyeur myself. So,
I'll just keep tossing you
I don't
back
know,
in.
unless you guys want like all these.
No.
women, like,
We're
staring at
really,
you.
we've got that part handled, okay? You're going to have to hold your own if you're going to be in the part of
or
it.
video cameras, right?
Yes, absolutely.
It's called Menage a Trois, not Menage a Vous.
That's true. I mean, I'll get my twa in there. I'll totally get my twa in there.
I'm sure Lucas will be
I know
looking
how
for
it's
that.
supposed to go.
Lucas has had a trois in quite a while, so I'm sure he'll be able to find it.
I'll get
Kill me! I don't even know what's going this is.
I will draw him a map just in case.
Oh, he'll.
I want to talk about your messages this week, the ones that you posted
Yes.
on your Facebook page about the man who said something about, what if we went camping and you were my mom and I pooped my pants? How would you punish me?
Okay.
Oh, and I
so
was 13, what, 12?
12.
I was
No, if I was 12, and what would you do to punish me?
So I get the craziest messages on dating sites.
Oh my
that
God.
Literally, like, ones that I share, they are initial messages. It's not like I've talked to this person for a while and I'm like, hey, what are you into?
Right, it's
And
just
he's
something
like,
from out of the blue.
right. He's like, well, let's just pretend you're my mom. I'm a 12-year-old in the woods. We're camping. Aunts, cousins, uncles are there, and I poop my pants. How would you punish me? Like, that is what he
That's
asked.
how he let out.
But that's how he led. Like, he started out with, how would you punish me?
Right.
And so it kind of just started immediately with that. And where he messed up
We're
is
queuing
he...
this up right now as we speak. So
Right,
give
I'm
us a
queuing
moment.
it up.
We're
Give me
queuing
a
this up.
second. Where he messed up is he used the word mom. So I will tell you right
Definitely
now.
a problem.
I will tell you right now, any mom fantasies are going to involve me wiping spit off your face and asking what you plan to do with your future. It will not be hot. like I will be asking you if your homework is done.
Right.
But is it okay if I share my response?
Oh, yeah.
My response was I wouldn't punish you. I would recognize that it is not common for a 12-year-old to poop their pants, and I would want to talk through why it happened. Was it purely an accident? Is something happening at school? Is your stomach upset? Also, I guarantee that I packed you an extra outfit just in case something happens, so you will be able to change and feel fresh for the rest of the hike.
It was a total mom response.
Right.
I don't know what
And
more
there's nothing
you
like
want.
that fresh feeling after having
There
a poop
is
in your
nothing
pants.
after you poop your
It's like
pants.
having a nice
Hopefully
fresh
you're
feeling.
camping near a water feature so you can go wash his ass off.
So, well, I would have brought wipes. I mean,
Yeah, I
would never pack spare clothes for camping and not wipes.
Right.
Plus, if I touch something like a twig or a rock or nature, I would want to wash my hands.
Right. Or nature. They like anything to do with
So-
a twig or what? A leaf? I don't care.
Any of it. So, I mean, he went on, I want you to humiliate and diaper me. And I said, I'd never do that. Being humiliated for a natural body function is wrong and can truly do irreparable damage to a child's mental state. I'm sorry if that was ever done to you as a child. I encourage you to talk it over with your parent so they know how it made you feel. Please let me know if you need any suggestions on how to approach your mom and get the long overdue conversation started.
Good for you.
So,
Good for you.
All
I
us
don't-
other people that chimed in
I
was not her response at all.
So other people chimed in on this. This is like a...
Well, she posted
I
this on her
shared.
Toxie
Right.
page.
Oh, okay.
shared.
Okay.
Just because if I were to get a message like that, it would be completely I cannot believe someone would send this to me.
Right.
So that would be the
Right.
first thing I would do too, is post it on Facebook.
Well, see, I'm a gay man, and as a gay man, we've read lots of weirder shit than this on some of our pages. Okay? And so that was kind of mild.
So it's not limited to just guys with fetishes.
Guys have
two
feti-
girls.
No,
it's limited.
It's guys have.
it runs the
guys
gamut.
just have fetishes.
I wonder,
yeah.
do women do that to men?
Well, that's what I tried to ask
I know.
guys when I wanted to know what type of women you run into on dating sites.
Yeah.
I only got a few responses. I need more. I want to know. I also want to know when you approach a woman with these things. Does anyone bite? Is anyone like, yeah, I'm gonna slap the shit out of you and like diaper you and then,
Well,
put
I'll
you
tell
in
you from
timeout?
my personal experience also, because I can speak to the other side of this. Because as a psychic, literally 80% of my business is female. Right? It's mostly women that come to me for this. And I will say out of that percentage, about 15% of y'all are straight up freaky. Okay? About 15% of y'all are
But-
straight up freaks.
But freaky like,
Numbers.
freaky.
but freaky like, I'm
You
gonna
already
shit my
have my
diaper. Will you
number.
punish me?
No. That would be less than 2%
Okay.
of the women.
So there
that would have
are women that would actually lead a conversation that way.
that would lead a comment, but not with the feces though. But it would be more like it would be more like a menstrual or menstruation.
What?
Yeah. Oh, that's a big topic among y'all.
For dating?
Oh, that
Wait,
copulation.
is it fetish?
Oh,
Or just in general, or is somebody coming and going, when am I going to get my period? Or are they talking as a
That's not a
fetish?
question. No, I'm not dealing with 16-year-olds. Okay, the women I'm dealing with are like 40. They know when it's coming. Okay, all right, and some of the and sex during that are yeah. It's 2%. But I will get it because they will think that I am straight,
I would
and so
think,
I will get hit with that. First off, is like, ooh,
Is it
and I'm like, oh.
is it as simple as like I want to have sex while I'm menstruating, or I mean, is it?
Or do they casually bring up, so you're having that talk, you're gonna be
Well,
intimate?
now understand this. We're talking about fantasy, so we're not talking about a woman who actually wants to have sex while she's menstruating, but she's saying that a fantasy might be of her be in the middle of menstruation when something happens and occurs,
Okay.
and so during that is what happens.
Okay. All right. That's not bad. It's not like
Right.
she's putting it in a popsicle maker and like.
Right,
saying,
no,
like, here
it's
you
not.
go.
It's-
or putting vinyl or plastic sheeting
Flash
on the
guns.
walls.
Right,
So it could be like a Dexter kill room
Well,
or
you don't
something.
understand. There's a lot of women out there that have had
Blood
some
splatters.
really traumatic experiences
My
around
splash
having a
zone.
sexual encounter at the wrong time. And that they did not know how to control the possibility of, first of all, because for them a sexual encounter was something that was rare enough as it was, and then it came, but it just happened to come when it was And then, well, how do you? And then,
I would
and you're
think,
navigating your way around.
I can tell you what you do.
Well,
from
they've
experience.
told me that. I've heard some stories, but I'm just saying. But what I'm saying is that once they've had that experience and they found that it was not, shall we say, unpleasurable as it should, or as
oh, I'm horny as
as
hell
it
when I'm on
sounds.
my period.
Right. It's not as unpleasurable as the whole thing sounds. And then some men, there are a couple of y'all out there, y'all don't care.
Right.
You just
That's
don't
true.
care.
They call it earning their
You want
red
to-
wings.
You guys want to get it and want to get it on, and if that just happens to be happening, that's what's happening.
It's the whole Dexter Kill Room
Actually,
thing.
can I tell you,
Yeah.
from what I typically see, guys who have been married for long periods of time, they don't give a fuck.
Right.
Like, they're like, if you have it,
They're
you have
used
it.
to-
I was
right.
married. I know women,
Right.
get periods.
Well,
It's
that's
no big
because
deal.
our
just put a-
cycles,
let's
our
just put a
cycles
towel
are totally.
down.
Our
Right,
cycles,
let's put a towel down.
their cycles are monthly. Our cycles are daily.
Right.
It can be at any given moment, and if it's at that moment, and if that happens to be a moment, oh well.
But I found it's guys who are like, total bachelors, and they're like, no,
They're the
fuck
ones that are
no,
traumatized.
fuck no. But
They're
yeah,
the traumatized.
yeah.
Yeah. Like I would be totally traumatized. I would be.
I think that, just from my personal experience of knowing women who are going after men, I think the most freaky thing that women do is think they're getting married in the next week
Right.
to some dude that they just met.
Right.
Or they're in a committed relationship. If it's not marriage, it's a committed relationship.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Or it's stalking.
Mm-hmm.
If
Oh,
the guy has refused
Yeah,
or
women will stalk.
doesn't call
Yep.
and
Yes.
blowing up phones with
Yes,
texts and
that's
calls.
a much larger percentage. Now we're getting into the normal percentage for
Now
y'all.
we're getting in the normal things.
Yeah, now we're moving into the normal phase.
I have a couple of friends
I have
who
a
have
lot
done
of that will come to me, and they're seeking advisement on how to.
I just
and I'm like,
want to know if so it's got to be a super small percentage of women who just open up a conversation with, I like my boobs tied up, and for you to drip hot wax on them, would you do that?
And I'm not.
see,
I'm not saying. I'm sorry, but my last point, because you should get it.
That's right.
They're normally redheads. They are normally.
We love
if I was to
redheads.
go- I'm not hating on my redheads. I think redheads are wonderful, but generally, if that's going to come up, it's going to be a redhead that's going to say it to me. I've had a redhead get me into more kinky conversations, and they will get you into that, and they will.
And you know what? That is either natural or unnatural, whether it's dyed or not. Go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, I found once upon a time when on dating sites, they give you little brackets of what you're looking for. So if you want BDSM, you're going to go for that group.
What site
If
are you on?
No,
I'm not on any site. So I'm saying,
Not a
Not on
regular.
your typical
No,
site.
that's not a
but
regular dating
that
site.
leads us into the next segment.
okay, but what I'm saying is you get to pick and choose the kind
Mm.
of person you want to date.
If
tall,
you're on
short.
this site
you
that
have
she's
to be
gonna
on a
talk about.
specialized site.
I
So
take it you're not on a regular site.
I'm not on any dating site.
So, like, if you go to Plenty of Fish, which is the free one, right, that everybody's on, or if you go to what's another one? Cupid.
there's like
Cupid.
okay,
I've
Cupid.
heard of Cupid.
There's Tinder.
Tinder's the
You don't get to
swipe.
pick if they're into BDSM or candle
Right.
wax.
You can
I
put
wish
it
I
in
didn't
there.
lead with that.
You
What
can-
I'm trying to say is,
You can put it in there. I seriously, I'm not even kidding. Give me 1 second. I had somebody who led right in with. Hold on.
So we're not talking about our
Yeah,
time.com.
you can actually write that in your bio if you want, and I'm sure you're going to get a lot of messages if
Yeah.
you do that.
It's
You're in it into anything kinky.
No, I was.
bi-
No, I'm just simple and boring. I just want a really nice normal guy.
So this bio, like a self summary, was S&M
And
and
you're living
Bible
in Vegas?
studies.
How's that going to happen? No, I'm sorry.
S&M and Bible studies in
S&M
self
and
summary.
Bible studies.
So
Okay.
you can put that in your bio, but there's not a category like what would I do on my first date? Minimalist bondage, CMNF, ass eating, and Yahtzee.
First date,
First date, yeah.
Yahtzee.
Yeah, I would love Yahtzee.
I don't
on
see
the
how
first
Yahtzee
date.
got in there.
I would love
Kind of like, yeah.
I would love Yahtzee on a first date.
Just some light bondage and a game of Yahtzee.
I'm totally.
I guess me and Lucas would have to go with Monopoly Deal. I think me and Lucas could go Monopoly Deal. That would be our thing. Yeah.
I would.
Nicki Minaj a trois.
Nicki Minaj a twat.
Minaj a twat.
So we were at Sierra's this weekend, and we were there. A lot of people were there, and afterward, some of us were in the kitchen, and the conversation turned to FetLife.
FetLife.com.
So FetLife.com, which is a website specific for specific fetishes. And I was joking around, and I said, it turns out, number one, I was the only person there who doesn't have one.
I don't have one. I didn't even know this
Well,
existed.
you weren't in the room at the moment.
I know, in my
What do you mean?
defense.
It doesn't have a login or doesn't have a.
You
Doesn't
have
have
to
account.
log in. Yeah,
You have to
you
make
set
an
up an
account.
Doesn't have an account.
account.
Okay, didn't have an account.
Just like a
Okay.
Facebook.
Right,
Right.
right on. Right on.
But I was joking that I want to go on and specifically find a guy that I could ride around like a big dog. Like,
That's right. Sierra has a beautiful,
yeah, she's a huge
dog.
And I thought, I want a guy that I can ride around like that.
Okay.
So I'm like, I want
There
to
are
set
guys
up
that
an
like
account.
that. There are
Are
guys.
there?
Oh, yes.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yes,
so
there are.
they took it one step further and said, no, why a dog? Because actually Sierra's dog looks like I could just hop on and it could hold me. Because her dog's like a small horse. But somebody said, no, there's a whole fetish world dedicated to bridling.
Horseplay.
Yep.
Horseplay.
Yep.
With the mouth bit and everything.
The reins.
Yep.
The reins.
Tails. Butt
So-
plugs.
Men
yeah.
are a lot freakier than women would ever want to believe that they are. Believe me, once you've slept with one or two of them, and you're the same, believe me, this does not surprise me whatsoever.
And really quick, Mo, I know that you're on FetLife. Remember, my friend found your account, so I know what kind of shit you're into.
And on that side, you can check off if you're into BDSM or
Yes.
golden showers,
And specifically what?
I
or
won't even
candle
know.
wax.
I told Toxie I'm going to look.
Oh, he's probably on
Maybe?
there. Yeah, he's
No.
under toupees.
The Russian golden shower.
He's under. If you have a toupee fetish, you'll look under there, and that's where you'll find Trump.
So I'm going to go on, set up my account. I think you're going to help me set it up.
I'm going to be looking over your shoulder. to
I'm
see how
going.
it's
Yeah, you're
done.
going to help as well. I'm totally going to look for somebody to do bridling. I don't know if they come with their own horse shit. I don't have any.
Oh, they will.
I have cat toys.
No, they
I don't
will
know.
have-
I'm
will
sure
have
they
their
probably
own.
will.
They'll have
They
their own.
definitely have their own.
All right, so I want to ride
There are
a.
men out there with their own shoe collections.
So I want to ride a dude around, like a horse.
In your little
And
bikini,
then-
and we'll post pictures, and you're barefoot.
Right? And then somebody else said they were talking about different ones, so I had never heard of this ever. And then somebody else said
Catheter.
catheter.
Catheter play. Yeah.
Catheter play.
And
And at that point, my vagina hurt.
yeah. So
But that's
tune
another
in
real
tune in
thing.
this Thursday to Lock Fortune's Vegas Vibe right here on WWDBTV.com. Or sorry, WWDBTV.com. And catch our posts this week on our Facebook, our Instagram, our Twitter, or our Google Plus page, where you can sign up to be a patron via our Patreon account. And we'll call you a stripper wolf.
Yes. And really quick, I did have, since today is the end of, or tomorrow's the end of National Masturbation Month, I will share the article I was going to share on here. I will post it on our Facebook page, but it's regarding why mutual masturbation is totally hot.
Oh, yes.
Totally.
I think we also have a recorded story from Vendetta, but we weren't able to get that today. So we're going to continue Masturbation Month into the next
All right.
month.
So one more
week.
Yeah.
If you can't get no
won't hurt.
satisfaction, come on back. You'll get some satisfaction.
I'm Alexia,
I'm Fern.
I'm Locke.
Toxie.
and we will be back next week if you're brave enough.
Later, bitches.